What's going on, family? One of the things that frustrate me more than anything else is when you know that you can have something solid with somebody. I mean, you're really into them, they're really into you. Both of you all got your stuff together. You're working on improving your credit. You ain't got no side pieces. You know, you really into them, and you really are working on having a solid relationship with one individual. And then all of a sudden, they get that one text. That text message that comes from somebody that might not have meant anything, but they dealt with them for a very long time. And they'll cut everybody else off. People come in the inbox, they let them know they're happy in a relationship. Somebody texts them, they let them know, hey, I'm not the same individual. We can't communicate like that no more. I'm in love. I found somebody. I want to grow with them. But for some reason, they can't cut that one person off. We all have been here. We all have dealt with that. But knowing that you can have something solid with somebody, and even though it's solid, you actually putting yourself in a compromising position to jeopardize what you have with the person says a lot about character. If a person continues to go back into their old habit or own ways, they can love the individual, but maybe there's some work inside of them that has to be dealt with. Therapy, life coaching, counseling, whatever. And most of the time we entertain people that we're familiar with. That's pretty much what we do. The familiarity always puts us at a comfort level to where we can talk to them, and we might not even be physically dealing with each other. But the sarcasm, the flirting, the sexing and all that kind of stuff is not necessary, but they still do it. And instead of you checking them, you still entertain them. Another hypothetical situation. It's been months. They're respecting your boundaries. And all of a sudden, you text them, you call them. They go back to doing the same exact thing. The problem with a lot of us, and I'm guilty as charged from this as well, I think all of us are, we feel that we can make every ex-lover, every person that we have talked to, a friend. It's like the people that are able to contribute to our life, to add value to our life, we push them to the side. But we want to befriend every person that we slept with, that we dealt with, that we went on a date with, and they don't mean us any good. And the person that you're involved with, they might not be upset right now, or they might not even be cautious right now. But when they do get cautious and concerned about what's going on in your life with certain individuals, how are you going to respond? You see, blocking people, I've never been a huge person of doing that, because I'm that kind of person where I want you to see exactly that regardless of what we had, I'm still going to succeed. Regardless of what we had, I'm still going to pray for you. But blocking someone not only does a lot to you moving forward, but it actually puts you at a safe place that you're not compromising what you have, because for some of us, we always go backwards instead of going forward. And this is the reason why, again, you might have 1,000 phone numbers in your phone. It might take time, might take you a whole month to go through and delete people that you hadn't talked to in months. But sometimes removing people without them being physically present in your life can also put you at a better place, because now when they text you and you respond back, who is this? And they tell you who it is, you ain't got to worry about their name popping up. Then you can go ahead and block them. But it's healthy. It's important. Because if you really want what you desire with the person that you're involved with, then it's going to take for you to step up and do more than you've ever done. You see, everybody has this idea and this fairy tale of love. They want this kind of love. They want this kind of man. They want this kind of woman. And they pray for it. But when God blesses you with it, and you fumble your blessing, then you want to blame everything on everybody else. Protect your investment. Protect your blessing. So again, what if you can have something that lasts forever? What if you can be the example that other people, role models, look up to when it comes to couples? What if you could be an honest and open individual and you all can have a sincere, great relationship? But that what if is up to you. The what if is really in your corner. And the reason being is because everybody desires the same thing, but nobody wants to change. Until that change takes place in your life, where you're able to cut people off. And yeah, you might cut everybody else off, but that one individual that you can't cut off is going to be the deciding factor of what you have with the person that you're involved with. Oh yeah, they love you. We can love each other all day, every single day. That's a great thing. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world. It feels really good. But even though you love each other, really doesn't mean anything, because your actions will always show exactly how much you love an individual. And I think along the way, it'll be a breathtaking for you, because the problem is that we use every other excuse for the reason why we always reach back and deal with people that we used to deal with, even after we got married, even after we got in a relationship. And she finds out that you contacted your ex and you all been married a year, and this is an ex from 2.5 years ago, and she's reaching out to you asking you how you doing. She should know how you're doing. You're happily married. You done moved on with your life. So what if is up to you. Have a blessed, amazing day.